It's crazy. Like, this is a topic because it seems like now it's archaic to say, all right, the starters are going to play in the preseason game. When I came in, throughout my entire career, like, we always played in the preseason game. You maybe didn't play a whole half, 3 quarters, but you got your 15 to 20 plays and you got a chance to go out there. And I think in the Broncos case, we're talking about Russ is out there. He's playing in a preseason game, the starters. I think this is just as much needed for the coaching staff. You have a new staff that's there. Game day presents different issues than a practice. Now you have to communicate on the headsets. You have people up top. You have people on the field.
Right.
Substitutions. You have guys running on and off the field. We watched last year when the Rams had a substitution error and McVay caught one on the chin of a player running off the sideline late. Like, as a coach, you absolutely hate that. But the one thing I didn't like Sean Payton said, he said when guys finish, like, I don't want to see him with the Gilligans hat, jerseys off, like, when you come into the league, it's like a rite of passage to be in the preseason game and to get your 15 to 20 plays, and then that second half, you grab yourself a cup, you throw some sunflower seeds in the mouth, you throw a visor on, you put the Gatorade towel over your neck, and you're just hanging with the guys. You're watching, you're cheering your guys on, but if anybody's watching and this camera pans the sideline, it's like, oh, that guy must be a starter. He already got his plays in. I turned too late. Now he's just hanging out, he's chilling, he's relaxing. That is part of kind of the buildup. You look forward to that. Rookie year, you're playing the fourth quarter, you're out there, you're playing your butt off to earn a spot on the team. By the time you become a vet, you want to just kind of hang out and relax on that sideline and let the young guys play. And while you're just chilling out, look at this. Now, this is an amazing play. This is a rookie year, Jason McCourty. Out of nowhere, I'm not mad at it. A nice highlight. This is rookie year. I'm fired up. This is the fourth quarter of the Hall of Fame game. That very next year, if I'm in this game at the same spot, I have failed the offseason. I didn't get better. I didn't make enough increasement of my ability to be hanging out. At this point in the season, see those guys congratulating me? Kenny Britt was in a T-shirt. Like, that's where you want to be. You want to be on the sideline rooting the guys on, but you don't feel any stress.
It's significant because of the team, though, right? Like, the way he's saying this after the comments about Hackett and after the comments about last year, where it's almost implying that things were like a country club the last few years. Hey, I don't want to see the Gilligan hats, which I love, like Gilligan. Like, do these guys know what Gilligan's Island is? I don't.
Can we get into that for a second? Let's just do a generational time.
Please.
Jason, do you know what he meant when he said Gilligan hat?
Yeah. Yes, because I remember there was a show where there was a little scrawny dude, and he used
What's
to
the
wear...
name of the show?
He just said it. Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island. Jamie, do you know what that is?
I think we should state our age and acknowledge that, yes, I did know what Gilligan's Island
Bring up the
was.
pick. Bring up the pick. Sean Payton is talking to a bunch of guys in their early 20s, and they're talking about this person.
It's a bucket hat. Like, it's not a Gilligan's hat. It's a
that is Bob Denver, rest in peace, who played Gilligan on the Gilligan's Island. He was the first mate on the SS Minnow. Is that what it is, Peter?
SS Minnow is right.
Eventually, the Harlem Globetrotters showed up to the island and came off the rails. But that's what Sean Payton's doing. There's generationally, this thing is all over the map.
Yeah.
Because he's doing all the old school, wear the pads on, no Gilligan's hat. He's referencing a TV show, I think from the, is it 60s or 70s?
I mean, that picture was in black and white.
Yeah. It was a syndication like crazy. Ginger and Marianne, that's where Payton's at. It's a little all over the place.
Yeah, and I get Gilligan's Island sometimes mixed up with a Love Boat. So
I think he might have been on a Love Boat.
Yeah, if I'm mixing them up. That said, it's like, all right, what are you saying? I don't in-game interviews? Like, let me explain. Like, preseason, I've worked on the Jets broadcast. I've worked on the Rams broadcast. You're lucky if the starters play one drive. And in third, fourth quarter, when you're talking about 22 players on the field that no one's ever heard of, and you have an opportunity to interview the quarterback, and you better believe the Broncos in-house staff was like, that's great. We're going to talk to Russ in the third quarter. Or Jerry Jeudy's willing to join us. And Payton's putting a Knicks on. He's like, no. Like,
I love it.
You haven't earned that. This is a team that hasn't been to the playoffs since 2016. You don't get to be the Kenny Britt in the T-shirt. You don't get to be, Tom Brady sitting there on the side. You don't earn it, and that's including Russell Wilson. This is hard-nosed stuff to me. Like, it was enough to just say Russell's going to play 20, 25 snaps. Fine, that's one thing. But to come out and say, we're not doing interviews. We're not going to be wearing silly hats on the sideline like we're treating this. You haven't earned it. You don't get that. You guys don't deserve.
Isn't this some college crap, though?
Potentially.
Yeah.
But this is what they hired, and they're paying them.
This was my whole career. Like, I would always have a coach stand up there, Belichick on through, like Fisher. We don't do. Like, we're in a game. Like, you shouldn't be talking to the media off to the sideline during. That's for after the game. So that kind of old school. But still,
Okay, so
respect for
Rodgers shouldn't have done it at the Hall of Fame game?
I don't have a problem with a coach saying no. You have teammates on the field that you've been busting your butt with that are playing in the game. Rodgers, while you're doing an in-game interview, you could have just helped Zach Wilson on something he might have missed while you've had a headset on. Your guys, like these are your teammates that are playing, living out their lifelong dream to make a team, and you're on there talking to a TV screen during a game when you can do that for 30 minutes after the game. Why does it have to happen
It's consistent
during
with
the game?
everything he has started to build there. And it could be old school. This could backfire. This could be Greg Schiano going to teams and saying we're a college program and here's what we are. We're going to treat it like that. It could be all that. Or it could be a wake-up call to a team that's been kind of sleepwalking through the NFL the last 6 years, and this is his way to shake it up. And Russell Wilson, you're included.
Schiano had them diving at the ball when the team's taking a knee. That was a lot.
They were running suicides at practice.
That's called fumble. We did it at Rutgers.
Okay, but that was when you were at Rutgers.
No doubt about it. It's a tough pill.
I did think when he said the in-game interviews, I was like, didn't Rodgers just do a really high-profile one on national television? I read 6 million people were watching that game. Is Payton going back a little bit? Like, are we going to do this now for the next 10 weeks? First of all, I love that Russell Wilson is playing. Just ask Sean Payton. He will tell you that last year this team was 30th in the league in pre-snap penalties. Get out there and run some reps. Get the snap off on time. We don't need the home fans chanting down the play clock this year like they were last year. I like that they're playing. You're tapping into something very big about pads on, no seeds, no interviews. If this is how he's going to run it and he's going to be the militant, cracking skulls, that type of thing, I don't find it works that much in 2023. I mean, this taps into everything from Cliff Kingsbury's cell phone breaks and to no more hitting in practice. We'll see if they're made for it. If that's the way he's going to go, and it's going to be like rip the logos off the helmets and all that stuff. Like, I didn't think Sean Payton was like that. I remember videos of him in New Orleans dancing and celebrating and big cases of money and stuff. But maybe it's what the Broncos need.
Does this have an Urban Meyer feel to it?
No, not in the Jacksonville sense.
Yeah.
I mean, Payton's got skins on the wall, you know? No, Urban Meyer wasn't even a human being. Like, no. Yeah.
What if someone said yes to that question? Would that make you feel like uncomfortable for your friend, this guy that you know so much about, and like, because you've said he's a good guy, like he's your friend.
Yeah, but I don't know this version. That was the broadcast version of how he was with us. I don't know how he is in the building and all that. Like, this could have a colossal failure in Denver, and they're paying him a ton of money. He's certainly not doing it the same exact way he did it in New Orleans. This wasn't the version of him.
This just isn't enough for me to say, all right, he's going all the way old school. No Gilligan has no in-game interviews. Like, that's not, like, militant to me. There's a lot more to it. They're not hitting every day. Like, this isn't that old school. This is a very small thing to me.
I find his tone in the last few weeks condescending in nature at times, and I'm no expert on the male ego, but after working in sports television for the last 10 years, I don't think it's like a great practice as the head coach, the boss of a company, the producer, whatever, to speak down to people, because now 2 times we have essentially said, you know, the parents were at fault, which I translated that to the players are your children, and that's how you're gonna speak to them, handle them. Having this iron fist approach of essentially can't yuck it up on my sideline. I just don't see this playing out well for 18 weeks. These are grown men who are not NCAA athletes. They are a business entity in and of themselves. And unless winning is the product here, we've seen this time and time again, that the mutiny that will occur because someone's going to be insulted by how they're being handled, because any kind of condescending nature never goes over well. And my observation.
It's a great take, and we haven't heard from a player yet speaking out. Now, that usually happens midway through after a losing streak, like the unknown source and the anonymous source saying, this just isn't working, it's too old school, or he doesn't treat us like we want to be treated. There were whispers in some publication in Denver that they didn't love the comments about Hackett, that Hackett still had friends in the building. Like, he's there to shake things up. And it might not be pretty for a lot of folks. And I think the fact that Russell Wilson is just included in the group says a lot as well.
Also, this is Sean Payton. He knows what the hell he's doing. This is not Urban Meyer. This is not Chip Kelly showing up and saying we're going to change things. Like, many, many wins over many, many years, over many future Hall of Fame players. Like, I think we have to at least trust him and say, like, he has won a lot in this league and coached a lot of different types of players. If he's doing it this way, this is not some new kid on the block. He's been there. He has. He deserves that.
And guys have to get used to you. So I think from him early on setting the tempo. By the third preseason game, you may have all of the starters with no pads on, no helmets, but from the very beginning, you have to set a standard of what it's going to be and set expectations. And then moving forward, once guys start to really understand the way your program is going to be run, then it's like, all right, now I can pull it back a little bit. I think early on, coming off of what they just came off, because you can say, hey, this is militant. Well, they did it the opposite way last year, and that didn't work. And to your point, winning cures all. So if you're not winning, it doesn't matter how you're doing it.
Kyle, on this, historically speaking, his players also love playing for him. So I'm going to say, give him the benefit of the doubt that there's a plan in place. But, Jamie, you've got a point also that anytime you see those kind of quotes, it does blow you back a little bit.
Yeah.